Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing the Glamlite Mikayla palette. This palette, I don't even know where to begin. The packaging, number one, is beautiful. It's amazing. I've never seen packaging like this before, ever, on a palette. And it's Mikayla. I mean, so this is the box. So, and then this is what the back of the box looks like. It has a picture of her, and then I'm gonna read what it says here. It says, "What's poppin'?" I love the way she says that. What's poppin'? Okay. What's poppin'? Just over a year ago, I decided to pursue my dream to be a beauty content creator representing New England. I love that she reps her town. And now I am sharing with you the palette of my dreams. I designed this palette to be a true representation of who I am. If I could have only one palette in my collection, it would be this one. Same. I would not have been able to do this without you and all of your support. I hope you fall in love with this palette the way I have. With love, Mikayla. She picked out like everything in this palette, I'm pretty sure. And from what I've seen on her TikTok, Glamlite really worked with her. Like they were really, it seems like she was really involved with everything and all the details of it. So, and I could tell, I mean, you could just tell by looking at the palette that you can just see like how much effort she put into this and how much effort Glamlite put into it too. So it's just like you can just see it, and then the colors and the packaging, and it just, oh my gosh, it's stunning. Stunning. This is the card that came in the palette. So this is just her picture, which she looks freaking beautiful. She's so gorgeous. And it's basically, I think this is a different one. So this one says, "What's poppin'? Thank you so much for supporting my first ever makeup collection. This is the collection of my absolute dreams, and I cannot express how well it represents me. I hope you love it as much as I do. Now, time to get out of your comfort zone and play with color," which I feel like I played with color. This is what I came up with. So that's what it says on the front, and the picture of her, and then on the back it's the collection, which I'm an idiot. I didn't get the collection. When it launched, I set a timer on my phone, and I was in bed, and my timer went off, and I went on to Glamlite right away, and as soon as I seen the palette available, I don't know why, I was telling myself, like, if you're gonna get anything, just at least like make sure that you get the palette before this sells out. So I put the palette in my bag first. That was the first thing I went to. And then I usually have like I think it's like the shop or something that's hooked up to when you pay. Like I usually have that signed in, but I didn't have it signed in this time for some reason, and I had to enter in everything. It wasn't working with my phone number, so I had to like enter my name, my address, everything, and it was just taking too much time. And I was like, why am I only getting the palette after I had finished entering everything? So I went back and I went to go enter to add just to add like the collection, but it sold out. So I was like, okay. And then I went to try to like add the lip gloss and at least maybe the highlighter, but it sold out. Like I don't know why I didn't just go for the collection. I was so focused on the palette. I'm kicking myself in the butt for not getting it. And I mean, it seems like a really beautiful collection, so I'm hoping that they restock it, because I mean, I would just love to at least like get the highlighter. Like the gloss looks freaking poppin'. So I don't know, I'm pretty bummed at myself and mad at myself that I didn't get the collection. I should have just got it. I don't know why I didn't. Anyways, this is what the actual palette looks like. It has glitter like in here that moves. So pretty, so beautiful. Her name in glitter, Mikayla, on the front. And you open it up. We love our mirrors here. Mirrors are very important on this channel. We love our mirrors. So I am so happy that there is a big mirror on this palette. And this is the palette. It is so stunning, beautiful. I mean, just the colors, everything. I banged my nail into this one. I'm mad that I did that, but I just, oh my gosh, you guys, like, look at these colors. The glitters, like the oh my, it's so beautiful. I've never ever seen a palette so pretty before. It's just so, all the colors, like, it's just like, I'm stunned. Like, this palette is so beautiful. It's just, it's amazing. I love this palette. This is my favorite palette, hands down. Out of all the palettes that I own, this is my favorite palette. The only thing that I would have to say, and I mean, it's not really like a negative thing or anything like that, but I wish it had like a black. And that is why I said earlier, I think that Mikayla should come out maybe in like a year with Glamlite, a volume 2, and add even more colors. Or like a, I don't know, like a remix, like a remix palette or something like that. And it could be like a darker purple or something, you know. That's the only thing, is like, it doesn't have black, but I mean, that's fine. But oh man, I mean, every color like you would need, it's here. So I'm so happy with this palette, you guys. I love it. If you don't have this palette yet, hopefully when I don't know if it's still in stock, I'm pretty sure it's sold out, but if it comes back in stock, keep your eye out, because you have to own this palette. Like, if you want to be creative and you want to, like she said, get out of your comfort zone and try and do, like, I've been trying my hardest to do like more colorful eyes instead of like doing just like the plain Jane like brown eye. I'm still working on like mastering a cut crease, so I'm still like new to that. But this palette is like the perfect thing to play around with. Like, the colors are just, they're so pigmented, they're so beautiful, they blend so easily. She freaking nailed this palette, you guys. I'm gonna stop rambling on and just stop going on, and we just jump into the video now. I probably rambled on for like 10 minutes, so if you haven't skipped already, if you want to see how I get this look, then please keep watching. This palette is so pretty. Wow, oh my god. I'm like stunned right now. So this is it. I mean, it has like every single color you would ever need. It's so pretty. I don't even know like where to start. I've never been stunned by a palette before in my life like this. I'm so speechless. This is so pretty. So we're just gonna put that aside for right now. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime my face. So I'm just gonna go in with this Dr. Brandt Pores No Mores, and I'm just gonna put it on my face, just because my skin has been like a little rough lately. I don't know what's going on with it. Go in and put this in. I need to fix this zit that I have, so I'm just gonna use the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in the green one, just because my pimple is pretty bad. So I'm just gonna put some on this brush. I'm just gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and just put some concealer over that. All those areas are just touched up with that concealer. All right. So from my last video, I went back and I got a different shade. So we'll see if this one's my color of the YSL foundation. So let's see. I don't know. Please be my shade. Please be my shade. Maybe it oxidizes. This is in the shade Almond. I don't feel like I'm gonna be this color when I come back from the lake on Saturday. It's really yellow tone undertone, and I need like a pink undertone. So I'm gonna be out in the sun a lot this summer, so it looks like we're gonna have to take this one back to Sephora as well. So now that I have that on, I'm just gonna use this all-nighter Urban Decay pressed powder. It says long wear, mattifying, weightless, waterproof setting powder. This one I actually like. It did darken up my foundation a little bit, so let's see if it does that. Let's see if it darkens up my foundation a little bit. I think that may have helped a little bit. Now I'm gonna do my brows off camera just so that way I can save some time. Okay, so now that I finished my brows, I'm just going to go in with some primer. Since these are some vibrant colors, like really colorful colors, I'm gonna use the Anastasia eye primer, just because I feel like that'll do the job. We want to get all the pigment that we can out of the colors in this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. I'm just going to open it and see what we can do. And a nice big beautiful mirror. I love that. So I think I want to do like yellows, greens kind of colors. So I'm gonna start off. So I'm just gonna start off with Gemini. I'm gonna put that inside my crease and we're gonna blend it all up. Let's go in. If you guys hear background noise, my husband's back there doing some stuff. Oh, let me bring you guys in. All right, so I just grabbed a bigger brush to blend with. Now I'm gonna get a clean blending brush and just blend out the edges just to smooth it out a bit. Next I'm gonna go in with Hot Cocoa and I'm gonna put that on top of the Gemini color. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Willow and I'm gonna put that in the crease, but very lightly. So now I'm gonna cut the crease. Alright, I can't do this on camera that well, so I have to look up close. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and cut the crease. I'm getting better at it, guys. I'm getting better at it. Not all the way there yet, but I'm getting there. First color I'm gonna go in with is Handy, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner of my eye. And just packing that color in. Packing, 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 packing. Packing, packing, packing. Next I'm gonna go in with the color Loop and I'm gonna put that in the middle of my eye. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Freetown, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner of my eye. I'm just taking like a clean brush and just blending this. Now that I laid down the colors and the like blended them, got lost for words. I'm gonna go in with a darker color. I'm just gonna do a little bit of black here, not too much. So I don't want to hide that Freetown color too much. I just want to do like a little bit of black. Yeah, see? And just going with that brush that I was blending the colors together with. Alright, I'm gonna take this shade Stunning. I'm gonna put this in the center of the green color. I'd go in with my finger, but my fingers are, it's not gonna work out, so. Wow, that's so pretty. Now I'm just going to do under eye concealer and then put some shadow under my eye. And then I'm just going in with my Laura Mercier and setting it. So I'm just gonna take that same yellow color Handy, and I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line and then bring it out just a little more here. And then next I'm gonna take that green color loop and put that in the middle of my lower lash line. And then next I'm gonna take Freetown and put that on the outer of my lower lash line. I'm gonna do my bottom liner first. I'm just gonna use the Kat Von D Trooper Black Cake Pencil. Now I'm gonna do some top liner. I don't know how to do a wing, so I'm not gonna do a wing. But I'm gonna do just some a thin top liner. I'm gonna just use my Tarte Park App Princess contour. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in with this and just like warm up my face a little. Now I'm gonna use Kylie We're Going Shopping and put that on my cheek. I wasn't filming. Oh my gosh. So basically I put too much blush on, so I just like toned it down a little bit. And then I just sprayed my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Oil Control. And now I'm gonna use this Becca highlighter in Opal and just highlight here. Okay. Next I'm gonna use some Glamify Me lashes. This is in the style Hippie. I'm just gonna pop those on. I just realized that I didn't coat my lashes before I put these on. So let me just coat them while I have them on really quick, because I'm an idiot. There we go. Can't believe I forgot to coat them. And then this is just the Benefit roller lash. So now I'm just gonna pinch my lashes together. Alright, so I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes again with the roller lash. And then now I'm just going to go in with the Dose of Colors Truffle lip liner and line my lips. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in with the Truffle liquid lipstick. Alright guys, and that is it. So I love the way that this came out. I am so happy with this palette. This is my new favorite palette. I'm gonna throw all my other ones away. I don't need them anymore. No, but really, like, this palette is amazing. You have every color that you need here, and the glitters are just, I've never seen glitter in a palette. Like, I've never seen glitter like this in a palette before. I haven't. I'm honestly in awe over this palette. And then this packaging, like, come on. This is so beautiful. Like, this is the prettiest palette I have ever owned. It's gorgeous. Mikayla, you did such a great job. Like, girl, you did an amazing job. Pat yourself on the back, because I know you are so proud of this palette, because this palette is amazing. Like, I don't know, I feel like you should do a volume 2. Maybe like in a year or so, but this palette's amazing. Yeah, this is my new favorite palette. Like, this is what I'm gonna be using always. So I'm really happy with the way that this came out. I did, like, go a little too overboard on this side, so, like, you can see, like, the color kind of, like, I was trying to cover it up, but it didn't really go as I planned. So that was just a little mess up on my part, nothing to do with the palette. But the color, you guys, no words. Like, this pigment, yellow is not an easy color to get. It really isn't. Like, it can be too chalky sometimes, or if it's too chalky and it's not pigmented enough, then it doesn't come off as the true yellow that it's supposed to come off, and it ends up at times coming off more like a pastelish kind of. So yellow is a hard color to get, especially the right kind of yellow, especially this kind of yellow. So like I said, sometimes if it has too much pigment in it, it comes out chalky. Other times, if it doesn't have, like, a lot of pigment in it, and it looks like it'll come out this color in the pan, but it doesn't. It ends up coming out like lighter yellow. So they nailed the yellow. Glamlite nailed the yellow, because this yellow is amazing. And the glitters in this palette, like, this, I can go on and on about this palette, you guys. I'm so bummed that I didn't get the collection. I wasn't thinking. I'm an idiot, and I'm gonna regret that forever. I hope that they have the restock, because once they do have the restock, I'll just buy it again and buy the palette with it again. So that way I can have 2. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video and tuning in. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, you're welcome to join the family. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below other content that you would like to see. And be on the lookout for another video to come. I think it's time to change these lights out. I really do. Like, this light has a mind of its own. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.